Hey Aries Taurus, how's everyone? We're checking out energies from October 1st to 15th for you guys. I already pulled your card and then I had to pause it and I hit stop instead of pause because I'm awesome at filming stuff. So we are gonna read this out for you guys. It says Pylon 8, the Sphinx, creative abilities and self-expression. There is an understanding that certain projects are not without an element of risk, and life will appear to be a bit of a gamble. But the intuition is heightened, so there will be, so we should follow that inner prompting that might be telling us to take a chance if it feels right. This pylon is associated with our emotional life at the time of the reading, and our expectations are in this area of our life. There will also be times when you feel that certain projects are no longer worth pursuing, and there is temptation to put them to one side in favor of promising possibilities. Keep what you have since it has value, but don't be duped by appearances or judge a book by its cover. Okay, so the first thing that jumps out to me is don't be duped by appearances. Because let's look at the Sphinx for a second. Back in the day when the Sphinx was built, it was probably like something miraculous, like some feat that we never thought possible at the time. So I also feel like we don't really know about the Sphinx at all. Like we do a little bit, and I think we've been getting closer, but I still don't think we really understand it, because some archaeologists think the Sphinx was built way before the pyramids. So I guess I don't want you to be duped by appearances, because the Sphinx may not even look what it looked like back in the day. It might have actually had a lion's face before it ever had a human face. So there's just some kind of possible deception in there. Don't judge a book by its cover. So if you haven't given something enough of a chance, maybe you need to give it more of a chance. Remember, there was that take a chance if it feels right. It could be a bit of a gamble, but I feel like it would be important to try it. And it is very emotional for you at this time, so your expectations of it are emotional. So you don't want this to not pan out or whatever, which makes sense. I mean, when you put time and energy into something, you want it to work. I guess, though, because it is the Sphinx, you should have high expectations. Because, like I said, that was a big thing back in the day, so alright, we're going to check out some tarot cards and see where else we can add to this. Starting off, you have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this is a lot about choices, and sometimes those choices are okay and good and whatnot, but sometimes they are temptations and they are somewhat going to lead you astray. So I feel like it's like a keep your eye on the ball kind of a feeling here. You may be getting led astray. So with the Justice card here too, if that's the case, there could be some problems that you get into that you might not get out of too easily. And then there's that don't judge a book by its cover feeling. It's like almost a feeling of if you know somebody, or you're just getting to know somebody, and you're not really sure about them. Sorry, I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee here. If you're getting to know somebody, you may not really understand what they're all about yet. And they may have some kind of skeletons in the closet or some kind of possible bad intentions. They could have good intentions too, but it's like you really can't tell from like first sight or first chat or first impression of some sort. You can't tell. And so it is a bit of a gamble. You don't really know what to expect here. And I'd say if it's good, it's probably really good. But if it's not good, it's probably going to lead you into a very trying predicament. You have the Queen of Pentacles next. And I do like the cards together here with the Sphinx. There is some authority here. Someone who's not just gonna let somebody get away with anything. So there's definitely a solid, grounded, open-minded, but definitely cautious energy here. I just got this feeling too that the Sphinx could be somebody unattainable. So like someone who's married, or someone who's totally out of your league, or someone who's like famous, or something like that, where it's like an unattainable person. Could just be like almost like a fantasy in a way, which could lead you into some trouble if you're not careful and you're not doing things kind of by the book, I feel like. And there could also be some kind of situation where someone is choosing between two people. Now you have the Prince of Wands. Okay, I feel like at the beginning there was a lot of choices to be made, but now somebody's made up their mind. They've made their decision and they are passionately moving towards that decision. And if it's going towards the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is a very abundant yet generous energy, that's like a really super positive energy. So seems like somebody picked the right choice. But if somebody may possibly pick the wrong choice, there could be somebody here coming at you, like I think I said, for like an ulterior motive or some kind of self-gain. So it's either looking really super good or kind of bad, but not very bad. It's like kind of, depending on where you're sitting in this reading, it could go different ways. So I guess if you're ready to take a risk, it could be a really good thing for you. I think it's just you being cautious and aware and kind of know what the best decision for you to make here is. I'm going to pick an Angel Therapy card. Just get a closing message for you guys for the next couple weeks. Alright, cut the deck. And you guys have be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Okay. I feel like that's how you're going to move towards the right choice here. You're going to forgive past issues, probably with past people, which is going to allow you to open the door to something new. Because if you're holding grudges or that kind of a feeling, that's going to keep you in kind of a negative spot where you keep choosing the wrong things. I feel too like this Queen of Pentacles could be a mother figure. And if that's the case, it's like she's really judging. And I feel like this has come up for Aries Taurus on several other occasions. There's like a judging mother in the midst. And she's basically watching to make sure you make the right choice here. It's kind of frustrating, but it's there. I guess it depends how much involvement your mom has in your life and how much you really want her to have in your life. Because some people, their moms are way too overprotective or whatnot, and then some moms are not in anybody's life at all. So it's hard to say, and of course there's all in between. So if there's mother issues here, I feel like that's the problem, is at least you're worried about what they're thinking you're doing. There's like some kind of issue there. And so I feel like if that's the case, then that's what needs to be forgiven too. So, I hope that gives you some insight for the next couple weeks. Take care for now, and I'll talk to you in mid-October. Okay, and if you're like a personal reading, you can just check the description box below, and or check the about section of YouTube. Okay, take care guys.